Okay, so you know Photoshop, right? I mean, we've all been there. It's powerful, sure. But sometimes just cropping a picture feels like rocket science.
Yeah, I feel that.
But get this, there's this new AI. It's called Gemini 2.0 Flash, and it could completely change the game. Free. Edits in real time. And you just tell it what to do with simple text commands.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like, whoa, is this the end of Photoshop as we know it?
Seriously.
So we're diving deep into an article today that summarizes a demo video of Gemini. And let me tell you, there are a lot of hold on, it can do that
I
moments.
bet.
We're going to break down just how powerful this thing really is, what it can do, and what it all means for, well, anyone who uses images, from pros to, casual posters.
Yeah, I think the accessibility of it is really fascinating.
Right.
It used to be that you needed like the expensive software,
Oh, yeah.
the training,
I
everything
hear of tutorials.
to do any serious image work. And Gemini, well, Gemini could really change all of that.
So image editing, let's start there. Gemini works in real time. So you type a command and boom, the change is right there.
Wow.
The article gave some examples and honestly, I was blown away. You know how everyone has those old black and white photos?
Mm-hmm.
Faded, tucked away somewhere? Gemini can colorize them like instantly. They look like they were taken yesterday.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hey.
Not just for, personal photos, though.
Oh, tell me.
Think about historical photos.
Mm.
Imagine, like, seeing those iconic moments from history in full color.
Oh, wow.
Like you were actually there.
Yeah,
It could totally change how we understand history.
it's like a whole new perspective.
Right.
And it's not just color. Say you have a photo and there's someone photo bombing you in the background.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
One command to Gemini and poof,
They're gone.
gone. It's like magic. Or like imagine you want to add something that wasn't there originally.
Okay.
You can tell Gemini to make a daytime photo into a nighttime scene, complete with stars and everything.
Really. The implications for photographers, like both amateur and professional, I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
This could totally streamline how they work, make editing way faster, more efficient.
Really?
It really feels like a total paradigm shift in how we think about, like, working with images.
Before we move on, what stood out to you so far? Like what makes you go, I need to try that right now?
Honestly, the thing with the historical photos is just,
Yeah,
I don't know, I just find that so captivating.
it's powerful.
It's like a window to the past, but in a way we've never really been able to see before.
It's true.
But it also, it makes you think. It's a powerful tool, being able to manipulate images like that.
Yeah.
And like with any tool, I guess it's all about how we use it, right?
Okay, so get ready, because this is where Gemini goes from really cool to, wait, this changes everything.
Okay, I'm ready.
Gemini doesn't just edit images.
It does.
It can make completely new ones from scratch.
Now that's interesting. So we're not just, tweaking a photo.
No.
We're talking like AI image creation from nothing.
Yeah. The article talked about this feature where you can take a photo and, like, if you wish you had captured more of the scene,
Mm-hmm.
Gemini can actually extend the field of view. Like, it knows what you wanted to get in the shot.
That is, that's kind of freaky.
It's a little wild.
But also amazing. It's like having, I don't know, an AI assistant that can kind of anticipate what you want to create
Yeah.
and then just like helps you do it.
And get this.
What?
Gemini can generate images that have readable text already in them.
What?
Think like custom posters or invitations,
Wow.
even memes,
Get out.
all with perfect text and layout, all thanks to AI.
So, I mean,
Huh.
I'm thinking graphic design.
Right?
Like, what does this mean for graphic design?
Huge implications.
Imagine being able to just like immediately create a design, try out different layouts and fonts, all in real time.
Oh, yeah.
It could really speed up the whole creative process.
And the craziest part,
There's more.
it's not just English. The article said that Gemini can accurately generate text in other languages, even those with, complicated characters, like Mandarin.
Whoa. That's incredible.
It really is.
I mean, think about what that means for global communication, for education.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine being able to just create these visual materials in any language instantly.
Yeah.
Like, it could change how we learn and share information. I don't even know. It's mind-boggling.
Okay, I have saved the most mind-blowing thing for last.
Hit me.
You ready for this? Gemini can generate full recipes with step-by-step photos.
Wait, what?
You type in, like, chocolate chip cookie recipe, and it gives you, like, the ingredients, the instructions,
Okay.
and a photo for every single step.
Oh my gosh. That is why.
It's like having a food stylist built right into the AI.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fascinating. It makes you think about how AI is developing. Like, it's not just processing images
It's
anymore.
making them.
Right. It's creating them
Yeah.
in a way that, like, really looks like something a human would do.
And honestly, it kind of gets at what's so exciting and maybe a bit unsettling about Gemini.
Okay.
We're not just talking about AI as a tool now, we're talking about AI as a creative force.
That's deep.
Right.
We're going to have to unpack that one.
Yeah, but I think we need a break first. We'll be right back to talk more about what this all means. Okay, so we've seen what Gemini can do, and it's pretty remarkable.
It really is.
But there's another side to this, right?
Right.
What about the creative process itself? Like, if an AI can create a photorealistic image in, seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Does that change what it means to be an artist?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is.
It really forces us to, like, look closely at how we define creativity.
Yeah.
Is it the skill, the time and effort someone puts in, just the pure originality of an idea?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there something more, something, like, fundamentally human that an AI just can't replicate?
One of the things that's always fascinated me about art is, like, the emotional connection. A human artist, they put their heart and soul into their work.
Right.
Can an AI do that?
It's a good question.
Can it evoke those same feelings, the same sense of wonder in someone looking at the art?
I mean, it's interesting. AI can definitely, like, learn to copy styles.
Right.
Even, aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
But can it really understand the emotions behind the art?
Mm-hmm.
Can it capture, like, those subtle nuances, the little imperfections,
Yeah.
that raw human experience that, I don't know, that often makes art so powerful?
Right.
I'm not sure it can.
So maybe it's not about AI replacing human artists, but about, like, collaborating with them.
Oh, interesting.
What if we see AI as a partner, in the creative process?
Okay.
A tool that can help artists explore new ideas, push boundaries, do things they couldn't do on their own.
I really like that idea. Like, imagine an artist working with Gemini, like, as a brainstorming partner,
Yeah.
bouncing ideas back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
refining concepts, seeing them come to life instantly.
It's powerful.
It could be so freeing.
And lead to some really incredible art, I bet.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know, like having a super-powered assistant that never sleeps and is always full of new ideas.
That's a great way to put it.
But, okay, let's be real.
Yeah.
Are there risks? I mean, with this much power in AI.
Of course.
Like, what's to stop someone from using Gemini to make, I don't know, fake news?
Yeah.
Or spread misinformation?
That's a very valid concern.
Yeah.
I mean, the potential for misuse is absolutely there. Imagine someone could create, images,
Yeah.
videos
Yeah.
that look so real you can't even tell they're fake.
Yeah.
And they use them to manipulate people or just straight up deceive them.
Scary thought.
It's like, how do you even know what's real anymore?
Right.
The line's getting blurry.
So what do we do? Do we need, like, regulations, ethical guidelines, some kind of AI police?
I think it's going to take more than just one thing.
Okay.
Like, we need to build safeguards into the AI itself,
Mm-hmm.
but also we need to teach people how to use it responsibly
Yeah.
and talk openly about these issues.
Have those conversations.
Yeah, exactly. It's critical that, like, as a society, we're aware of the potential problems.
And work together to make sure AI is used ethically, responsibly.
I think that's a key point. It's not just a technology problem.
It's a human problem.
Right. It's a societal problem.
We all have a role to play.
Absolutely. And it's not just about, preventing bad things from happening.
Right.
It's about, like, using the good parts of AI to their fullest potential.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine using Gemini in schools, for example, to make learning more interactive.
Oh, cool.
Or in healthcare, to visualize complex medical data.
Okay.
Or in architecture, to design, sustainable building.
Innovative buildings.
Right. I mean, the possibilities are almost endless.
It's almost overwhelming to think about. So let's bring it back down to earth for a second.
Okay.
For someone like me, or anyone listening who isn't, like, a professional artist, how could they use Gemini in their everyday life?
I think that's where the power of, like, democratizing these tools really comes in.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to, touch up those family photos.
Yeah.
Create your own birthday cards.
Oh, nice.
Or even design a logo for your small business.
Cool.
All without needing to be a designer.
Yeah.
Gemini could give anyone the ability to be creative, to, like, bring their ideas to life.
It's like having your own personal design studio.
right in your pocket.
I love that.
That's it.
You know, it makes me think about when the internet first came out.
Yeah.
Everyone was excited, but also a little scared.
Right.
Nobody really knew how it was going to change everything,
Hmm.
but we all knew it would.
Yeah.
It feels like we're at a similar point with AI.
I think that's a really good comparison. Like, it's a new era,
Hmm.
and just like with the internet, there will be challenges,
Hmm.
disruptions,
For sure.
but also incredible opportunities.
I don't know about you, but my head is kind of spinning.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
AI making art, the potential, the risks. It's like we're on the edge of something really big.
It really does feel that way.
But before we go too far down that rabbit hole, let's bring it back to, the listener.
Okay.
How could they use Gemini in their own lives?
That's what I love about this. It's not just, tech talk for the experts. These are tools that, like, anyone could be using pretty soon.
Yeah.
Imagine you're scrolling through, I don't know, social media, and you see an image that, like, sparks something for you.
Okay.
What if you could just right there recreate it, put your own spin on it,
Yeah.
or even like create something totally new, just, on your phone?
It's like I remember when everyone started having a camera on their phone.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly everyone was a photographer.
Right.
Could this be the same thing for artists?
I think it could be. I mean, think about it. So much of what we do now is visual.
Hmm.
Creating a presentation for work, sharing photos, designing, I don't know, an invitation for a party.
Yeah.
Gemini could be the tool everyone uses to make those things better, faster, more personal.
Okay, so Gemini 2.0 Flash, the one we're talking about.
Go
It's
ahead.
free.
Yep.
So for someone listening who's like, all right, I'm interested, but where do I even begin? What would you say?
Honestly, the best way to understand something is to, just try it.
Jump in.
Download Gemini, play around, see what you can make. You might be surprised at what you come up with, even if you don't think you're, like, a creative person.
It's like they say, the best camera is the one you have with you.
That's true.
Maybe the best creative tool is, the one that's easy to use and just makes you want to create.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to, experiment. See what happens when you mix your own ideas with what the AI can do.
Yeah. After this deep dive, I'm kind of starting to think of AI not so much as like replacing human creativity, but more as a way to make it bigger.
I like that.
It's like it's taking what humans are good at, imagination, emotions, stories, and it's giving us these tools to make those things even better.
That's a perfect way to put it. It's not about, humans versus machines. It's about finding ways to work together to create something really special.
And who knows, maybe that collaboration will lead to totally new kinds of art, ways of expressing ourselves that we haven't even thought of yet.
I think that's what makes all of this so exciting.
Yeah.
It's like we're at the start of something huge, and we're all in it together.
And that wraps up our deep dive into Gemini and, the future of art and creativity. We hope you've enjoyed it, that it's made you curious, maybe even inspired you to, I don't know, go out and create something yourself.
Remember, this isn't something that's just happening to us. We're all creating this future together.
So go out there, explore, experiment, and most importantly, have fun. Until next time, keep diving deep.